It's a hockey stream on episode 265 of the VIG Lounge, where the Vegas Golden Knights travel to Vancouver to take on the Canucks. Will the Golden Knights again be able to continue the conquests away from the fortress, or will they be devoured by the Orcas? There's only one way to find out, but before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in. All right, the second game of our doubleheader. It's Miller and Eichel to meet at center. Of course, Miller is a Ranger IRL, but again, these are early season playthroughs, because I like to start it right at the beginning of the season if I can help it. Quinn Hughes gets it to Miller. Now to Besser! Turned aside by Hill. Noah Hannafin drifts into the circle, lost the puck. Now Pettersson. Puck comes to Stone, not shot. Off of the Canucks goaltender and wide. Eichel battles forward to Stone. Back to the blue line. It's in! Noah Hannafin! He may not build an arc, but he can sure score a goal as the Golden Knights lead it 1-0. Knocked down. Fed across. Down to Pietrangelo, up the middle. Now to the left wing side by the goal scorer, Hannafin. He'll tee one up this time. And Shelogs, who is in for Vancouver as part of the back-to-back, is able to stop that bid from Noah Hannafin. Now, Tomas Hertl look to win that draw. Back to Susi. Now to DeBrusk. Puck deflects. DeBrusk pops out. Uh-oh, Golden Knights on the power play. Connor Garland. It's the guilty party. Doesn't like the call, but he definitely got his stick up and did the slash. So if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. 15-13 remaining. And the Golden Knights with a great opportunity to go up 2 on the man advantage. It's going to be a 5-on-3 now. And this time I believe it's a different type of slashing, as the former Golden Knight, Teddy Bluger's going to the box. And yes, that is indeed slashing call. So now the Golden Knights have an even better opportunity, 5-on-3. Seeing if Eichel can win this draw once again. And he does not. Hughes tries to get it out. Now it goes to Pietrangelo, who drifts into the circle. Shot by Stone. Saved by Shelogs. Puck sent all the way down. And it'll be revved right back up again for Pietrangelo. Plenty of space as they get the puck to Stone. He'll fire, that's saved, rebound! Stone got it 3 times, and Shelogs shut the door. Shea Theodore back in now for the Golden Knights. That shot deflects off of the stick of Eichel. Back to Pietrangelo, he'll let it go. And Aman clears it all the way down for the Canucks. Up the right wing side this time to Tomas Hertl, who tries to skate in, but he ran out of room. Collected again by Theodore. Theodore tees one up, and Shelogs covers. 26 seconds on the 5-on-3, 13:39 to go in the period, as the Golden Knights look to continue this offensive zone attack on the Canucks and try to increase the lead. Carlson Wins the draw a little too well. Carried in by the goal scorer, Hannafin, as he had to go back and retrieve the puck. He'll fire. That shot goes wide. Sod fires and scores! That's the bottom line! Because Brandon Sod so! And the Golden Knights lead by 2! No chance for Seelovs on that one, as he just couldn't get across in time. Sod just whips that on net. And the Golden Knights still have 16 seconds of a power play to work with. It's going to be hard to get them into the zone, but Carlson will certainly do his damnedest to do that. And Quinn Hughes has shut the rest of that attack down. And the Golden Knights are 1 for 2 on the power play. But at least they were able to take advantage of the 5-on-3. Dorofeev with a shot at even strength, and that's turned aside by Sheelovs. Puck carried in by Hannafin. Brayden McNabb. Now Keegan Colasar. Battle for it down low. And a save by Samsonov. I think I said Hill previously, but it does make sense having the backup goalie on the second night of back-to-backs. Huge hit on Garland as he tries to regain himself. 9:27 to go here in the first. Eichel wins it. That is the defensive zone draw. Ivan Barbashev to the middle for Stone, turned aside by Sheelovs. Trying to get it back out to the point to White Cloud. Picked off by Teddy Bluger. Haig stays with Bluger and disrupts the shot just enough. And there we go, another penalty. And it's Bluger again. Oh, that was not a good play. Big cross check. And the Golden Knights are 1 for 2. Maybe they could get a power play goal on the second trip for Teddy Bluger to the box. Carried back in by Theodore. It's only a partial clear for Vancouver. Theodore fires, rebound! For Dorofeev, he had it, but it just wouldn't go. Sopped up by Sod. Now Hronek clears it all the way down. Carried behind the net by Sod. Up the left wing side. Getting it on the stick of William Karlsson. Karlsson into the middle, and that's another pad stop for Sheelovs. Puck deflects out of the zone. And that's all the way down because of that errant stick. Beautiful pass up to Theodore. Theodore drifts in. He lost it. And then it's collected by Pietrangelo. Trying to get the shot away is Sod. And that's turned aside. William Karlsson. Up to Tomas Hertl. Trying to let it go, but Vancouver's doing a great job getting the sticks in the lane. Puck carried back in now by Hertl. He scores! Thomas Ninja Hertl gives the Golden Knights a 3-0 lead. And I think the penalty had expired. But I don't know if the Golden Knights took advantage of Vancouver still having 4 players or not. But either way, that goal will go down as an even strength goal by Tomas Hertl just as the penalty expired. And now Barbashev gains the red line and sends it in. Eichel with a shot, trying to generate a rebound. And he nearly did. But Vancouver was able to get there first. Barbashev goes for a little bit of a skate. Gets it to Stone. Now back to Stone. Eichel tried to shoot it, but Hronek was in the way. And now Quinn Hughes gets it all the way down to Pettersson. Shot for Besser on the rebound. That's turned aside by Samsonov. Fed down low. And we've got 1:50 to go. Now, Golden Knights bring it in. Courtesy of Nick Waugh. Now Connor Garland with a chance for Vancouver. Couple of nice saves. Drive, trying to get the rebound, but could not get it past. As we now reach the final seconds here of the first, Vegas comes away with a 3-0 lead after 20 minutes, courtesy of a power play goal or 2 goals at even strength. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Golden Knights out shooting the Canucks 19-6. Hits are 18-12, VGK. Face-off slight edge to the Canucks, 6-4. As you can see there, 3 penalties, all to Vancouver. Golden Knights only 1 for 3 on the power play, but one of those goals is indeed a power play goal. So close to 2, but what can you do? 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Let's see what happens here in the middle frame. This will start at even strength, of course. Jack Eichel and former Canuck JT Miller to meet at center. Draw 1 by Eichel. Got the puck to Stone, who lost the puck twice. Hughes across to Hronek. Down the left wing side to Besser. And that shut things down. Feeds it up to Stone now on the right wing side. Stone with a drive. That's turned away. Besser. Oh, what a goal. Quinn Hughes. Right place, right time. Let it go for his 15th. What a beauty. He put everything into that one. And he got a little bit of iron up over Samsonov. And it's 3-1. 17:43 to go in the second. As Vancouver has got themselves back into this game, courtesy of Hughes' 15th. Huge hit by McNabb. Fed across to the most recent Golden Knights scorer, Tomas Hertl. Miller. Nice block. And now Dorofeev dumps it in. Hughes. Had his pocket picked by Theodore. Now to Dorofeev, trying to get the pass up to spring a teammate, but couldn't do it. Nice defensive play by McNabb. Up to Victor Olofsson. Olofsson drifts into the middle, fires rebound for Carlson, but it would not go. Oh yeah, definitely put your head down for that one. That should have been a goal, but it is what it is. And there's a Go Knights Go chant here at Rogers Arena. which I think is weird because I'm pretty sure the only Rogers communication that Vancouver actually has is just their wireless network. Same with Edmonton. I could be wrong now, but I know that the majority of Rogers Cable and their other affiliates with internet and things like that was strictly almost exclusively in Ontario. So. $11:16 to go. Carlson wins the draw, feeds it across. Now Olofsson tries to cut in front, and Shilovs stops that. $10:38 to go. Now back to the blue line. Collected by Stone. Pietrangelo. Hanifin breaks in, turns and shoots, and he hits it right off the post. Oh, how close is that? Whitecloud, a bomb. That's turned aside. Now, Daniel Sprong going the other way. Whitecloud joins the rush this time. Had a great chance. A lot of righties in the zone right now for Vegas. Shot, score! Speaking of which, Nicholas gives the Golden Knights some more insurance. It's 4-1. That was all right. Nice knockdown. That across. Now up the middle. Gets it to Whitecloud. Whitecloud lets it go, and Shilovs covers. Huge thump. This time on Pettersson. 6:48 remaining here in the second period as the Golden Knights increase their lead. It's kind of nice to see somebody like Nick Waugh find the back of the net. That hasn't been in a while, at least not to my recollection. Shot by Howden, excuse me. That was turned aside by Shilovs. Nice takeaway by Waugh. Carries it right back in. Drifts, shoots, that's blocked. And now Hughes. Across to Hronek. Up the left side to DeBrusk. Fed across now to Theodore. Up to Hurdle. He'll fling one, that's blocked. Vancouver's really getting in the lanes to disrupt the shots for the Golden Knights. And apparently a pass in this case. That is not icing though, thankfully. Don't get crossed up. There you go. Hurdle. He'll fling one. That goes off of Shilovs to the corner. Collected now by Suter. Garland. Nice pass across to Hanifin. Gets it up to Jack Eichel. Eichel flung one. The rebound comes to Pietrangelo. Rebound on the side of the net again. Where's the puck? Jamming away at it, and Shilovs finally covers. Or the ref may have lost sight of the puck. Definitely, if I was that ref, I would have. All right, that is 40 minutes in the books. Golden Knights lead it 4-1. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 30-8 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits pretty close, 25-22 in favor of VGK. Slight edge in the face-off circle to the Canucks, 10-8. And we still have the only 3 penalties on the board going to Vancouver. With 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up, let's see what happens here in period number 3. Nice knocked out. Fed up. And now to Mark Stone. He shoots, scores! Stone got his own rebound! The Stone Cold Killer puts it past Shelovs, and it's 5-1 Golden Knights. See, that puck just bounced, and then Stone was able to guide it in after that. 104-point season thus far. These are video game-like numbers. See what I did there? We call that breaking the fourth wall. Dangerous pass to Pietrangelo, but it worked. Now Stone will simply gain the red line and send it in. Collected by Hannafin. He'll fling one. Turned aside. Oh, what a shot. Score! Eichel on A, as my lovely wife likes to say. 6-1 VGK. 50 goals on the year for Captain Jack. Well, actually assistant Captain Jack, but still. Well, I guess alternate Captain Jack, to be fair. Fed across. Now to Pietrangelo. Up the right wing side to Stone. Nearly 4 minutes gone here in the third. As this game seems to get further and further out of reach for the Canucks. Ow. Hughes now to Suter. They couldn't take it, courtesy of the Golden Knights defense. Fed across, now up the right wing side to Hurdle. Hurdle drifts. He'll shoot. That's blocked. Now Suter. Blue line. Pass off from the goalie. Samsonov to Dorofeev. Then Dorofeev lost it to Carson Soucy. I can't remember if he got traded. I think he did, but I can't remember where he went. I almost feel like that was Ottawa or Winnipeg or something, but I could be wrong. Daniel Sprong had the puck and lost it. Now up the right wing side. This time to William Karlsson. Oh, he held on to the puck for a little too long. Otherwise, he would have had a glorious opportunity. I don't know what happened there. Oh, Teddy Bluger this time gets hip checked. Now Sprong. Fed it in front. Another penalty. Who is it this time? It is Daniel Sprong. Slashing call. Oh, now it looks like we've got another penalty, this time for the Golden Knights. Mark Stone. Okay. That wasn't really much of anything, but...
You are better than that. Okay, you got away with the first one, not this one.
What? What first one? All right, it's going to be 4-on-4 now as Vancouver doesn't have to worry about the kill anymore, but Dorofeev, better cross score! Eichel, motorcycle! The Golden Knights score one, 4-on-4, and this game is further and further out of reach for the Vancouver Canucks. Oh, what a beautiful pass. As Eichel and Stone trade each other for the lead in points in this regular season campaign. Now brought in by Dorofeev. He'll drift, he'll shoot, and that is a save. Trying to get it across, but picked off by Suter. Brought in now by Quinn Hughes, who has the only goal for Vancouver, at least to date. Blocked in front. Fed up the middle, up the right wing side, to Eichel, who drifts in and shoots. That is turned aside by the Vancouver netminder. That close to an Eichel hat trick. Drifts, shoots, scores! Ivan Barbashev! Ivan the Terrible has his 29th of the year and continues to extend this lead for the Golden Knights. Doesn't matter who's in net. A little over 6 minutes to go in this game. Golden Knights lead at 8-1. But across, now sent in by McNabb. Oh, Eichel got knocked down. Hopefully he's all right. Especially considering he's my leading goal scorer. Or I believe him and Stone, they might actually be tied at this point. Keegan Colasar. He'll drift in and shoot. Turned aside by Demko. Yeah, we got a couple of oohs in there. That's good. Space opens up for McNabb. Gets around Myers. Nice try with that shot, but Demko was able to shut it down. Got it to Höglander. Now center around the wall. Collected by Howden. Dumped in. And couldn't quite get the pass to connect with Waugh. Now it's Annans. Now Hannafin. Bumps along the wall. Puck comes free to Carlson. Tries to get a shot away, and he does, but it goes off the Vancouver netminder and out. There is Vancouver's schedule, which I have no interest in, so we'll be moving on. 46.2 to go. Carried in by Vancouver. Pew Suter. Pew Suter. I don't know why. That's the first thing I think of every time I hear his name. And I'm not even sure, like, that might be a Genesis or a Phil Collins song. I'm honestly not sure. Might even be Peter Gabriel. I honestly don't know. But still. It's either here nor there. As the Canucks faithful shower their team with booze. And at least it's with, booze as in booing and not the alcohol. Saved by Demko in order to finish things off, but it's not going to matter because at the end of the day, the Golden Knights come to Vancouver and absolutely go Orca hunting by defeating Vancouver Canucks 8-1, courtesy of 2 goals by Jack Eichel and spreading the wealth. So, let's take one final look at the stats before we wrap things up. 8-1, of course, is the score. Shots on goal, 41-15 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits also 41 for Vegas, 32 for Vancouver. Face-offs decidedly to the Vancouver Canucks, 16-10. And Vancouver did finally have a power play, but was not able to capitalize on it. Golden Knights go 1 for 4. And that is the end of this crazy weekend of streaming. I know I've done a lot, especially yesterday, but thank you all for tuning in once again. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987, and until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a satisfying Sunday, everybody. And for my wrestling fans out there, if you're watching, enjoy AEW Dynasty tonight. I think it's going to be a fantastic show. Cheers, everybody.